The plan today is we are very, very close with this man Hunter to getting to level 20. At level 20, obviously, that gives us the ability to do reputation items, which is obviously great. So I'm going to try and level him up, probably through a bit of farming, ideally, since that does seem to be at least very consistent experience. And then I'm also possibly going to do the same with Gadbrand here, doing exactly the same thing with just a few more levels. And then we'll be making a new character. Something I do want to check quickly. How much is shared storage? I know you get 20 slots, but is it is 995. I really do need to get that, but I'm not sure how. See, I'm torn between, do I go for shared storage for 20 slots, or do I spend a little bit more for 50 in a carryall? But I could spend 1,500 to get like 30 slots of this, because the extra one's like 595 or 495 or something like that. So basically, for those that haven't worked it out yet, my idea is I want to farm from minimum level 5 to 20, which shouldn't take too long since we're dumping seeds for the most part of it. And then after that, we're going to be level 20, have like 7, I think, trait points. And that way we can go do deeds a little bit later than normal, but we'll be higher level, meaning we should kill stuff quicker, ideally. And also, potentially, at some point in the future, we can, you know, get a few more character slots, craft some gear for us every single time, like at least some medium armor from apprentice or journeyman tier, and then that should up our stats a little bit to higher than what they are around here. That is the idea, at least. Whether or not it works, that still remains to be seen. And then also let's have a look at our Hobbit gift of the day. Again, I'm getting a lot from this. 200 virtual experience, 200 figments of splendor. Those aren't particularly useful, except for a horse in later times. And then I'll send that over. Who was that to? That was Growther, right? And then we send this and this over, and we got to spend 400 to send 2 gold. That's why we need shared storage, and why shared storage actually may be a better choice than the bags. It should be about 2.2 gold, so the fact I sent myself 2 plus the things I have here, and we should also make profit from this. So not only are we making LOTRO points, but we're also making money, so that's also a really good thing. First off, I need to buy something expensive. That expensive thing being a token of the Hornberg. Unfortunately, this doesn't give us any quest experience, but it is bound to account and is a 25% increase in crafting experience and monster kills. So I'm hoping this, for the farming maybe, or even if we don't have the farming, just sending it to every LOTRO point character is going to make us a little bit faster experience. 25% isn't like perfect, and it's not from quest completions either. But it's the best we can get. It's the only one we can get that's account bound. So we need to kind of go with it. So I'm going to buy it. It's going to hurt, but at least we have 5 extra LOTRO points, I guess. So we're 3,000 experience away. We're not really going to get to Minas Ithil, so we're not going to have to worry about that. But as I said, what I think we may do is quickly use this character to run through the Shire, potentially, and kill some guys there. So actually what I might do quickly before... I've thought of an even better idea. Oh, I've just worked it out. Okay, so at level 20, we can get skirmish mark equipment, right? Would that not be better than trying to craft it? We'll do that. We'll quickly check if that works. Only problem, we don't have a horse. I've just realized that is an issue. This is why we should have a new character every time. Oh, we're level 20. Okay, completely didn't realize because we were alt tabbed out. We don't, I think, have the quests done for it, right? I did! Okay, so we can get the rep straight away. Awesome. We don't even have to go do those quests. And the Mathams, I assume I've done them. No, I haven't. Okay, so the Shire will have to quickly run over that. I think if we had a ton of marks, this could even be the better way of doing it. An hour and a half for 100 LOTRO points without actually having to attack anything and basically not pay attention could be worth it. And also make money. The main thing is we're going to get to level 20. As I've been saying, that gives us reputation and means that we can get better armor to kill stuff quicker. The second thing is when we get to Minas Ithil, there's a chance, at least, that we can get ourselves an Illithon shard, which sell for a decent amount. Can we do cash on deliver as a free-to-play, though? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Because you can't mail cash as a free-to-play. I'm a little bit worried about that. But if you can't, then we can at least sell it on the auction hall. Maybe for like a cheaper price and someone will buy it, and it's still money. All right, this is where I've now got to pay attention. So I'm going to repair my tools. We are now level 16, and it may not look like 100 is going to do a very good job, but if we harvest them as well, we should be pretty good. Oh, I got to be in human form for that. Oh, I see. So I have to be a new human to harvest, but planting's fine. Oh no, I missed it. We got to level 20. Look at that. Awesome. I missed it. Okay, so we want to go heavy armor. Heavy armor, thank you. And yeah, level 20 stuff should just be infinitely better than what we've got. Less vitality, more might. We love to see it. Oh, that looks ugly. So yeah, we'll actually, I don't know, we'll do this so that we look like a good old Bjorning and not this ugly ruffian thing. How much is a accelerator? 60-minute one? No, I don't want a 60-minute one. I want a 30-minute one. How sad. 100 LOTRO points to make 200 means you're only profiting 100 still, so it's not worth it. Hopefully, one of two things happens. One, there isn't anybody here, at least, and that we kill them relatively quickly. We should, I think, one-shot stuff. I'm going to kill one normally. Okay, not quite one-shot, but two-shot. I think we're good there. I'm going to use Wanderlust. Actually, that said, I can just stay in bear form since I don't have to talk to anybody, and I can get the 40% out of run boost. Nice. Oh, are you telling me if I go in combat, it turns off Wanderlust? Please don't tell me this is a thing. Oh, no. Okay, my entire idea's been ruined. Okay, I don't care anymore. Horse it is. Let's go. Why is it the hunter is the only one that gets an out-of-combat run speed boost that is just constant? So how long do I have left on this? 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. Can we do Spider Slayer in 20 minutes, as well as Brigand, Hendervel, and Wolves? Wolves is probably going to be a non-accelerated one, I have a feeling. Please tell me someone... Oh, why is there someone here? It's fine, I understand you're doing your quest, but why every time I come here to LOTRO Point Farm, someone is here, and every time I don't come here to LOTRO Point Farm, someone's not here? I understand, it's not a big deal, but... every time. I'm all for people playing the game, but I feel like I have the worst luck with it. Sadly for us, we're probably not going to get the full 30 minutes out of this because someone was at Spiders, which again is completely fine. Someone was here, which again, completely fine. Just unfortunate for us. And, and we fell in the water, which is not so fine for us. Okay. I knew it! I told you someone would be here. Like, again, not a terrible thing. I'm glad there's people in early level areas. Like, I'm always happy to see that. I'm gonna let this person have their fight, honestly. But it's like my luck or something that every place I go to for my Slayer deeds, there's someone here. It could be worth doing this, then farming from like 15 to 20. The problem is the beginning couple of farms will still be the same amount because we're looking to get them, like, the most experience is obviously from Minas Ithil. So we just do less Minas Ithil farms, so it would cost a little less money, but not massively less. So it's almost not worth it. If only it did quest experience. If it did quest experience, this would be so much better. The only one that doesn't, though, sadly. All the others do. Like the Shield of the Hammerhand, and the Earring of the High Alliance, and the Gift or Earring of the High Elves. If I went into the world chat and asked, does anybody have, like, the Journey of Captain Rabgul? The Journal of Captain Rabgul. And I paid like 50 gold. Would someone bite for that? Because you can just go back and get the items, right? It's not difficult, except the fact you need 2 characters. But I'd say considering how many runs we've done, we've got a pretty decent, like, with Bjorning, quest pack, that's like, we spent like 2,000 LOTRO points. Oh, currency cap as well, riding skill. Yeah, we've definitely spent like over 2,000. For sure. So I think we've done pretty decent so far. Kind of feel awkward sometimes coming through and killing stuff in front of people, even that maybe they're doing the same thing I'm doing. Maybe I should just invite them to a fellowship and be like, yo, I'll kill stuff and then we can both kill stuff together. Woohoo. I understand I'm technically part of the problem, especially making content about it, but damn, everywhere I go, like, I need to find like a secret special place and keep it only to me. Never do it on stream, and then off stream it's like my special place where like every enemy spawns. You done? We done yet? You're not killing us one? Or maybe we're done? Please? Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Let me get, like, just, I need 10 more kills. That's like 1 rotation. Please? Pretty please? Oh, it's so close. It's actually taunting me. It's actually kind of upsetting. So if I do this and this, we should become kindred. Love to see it. 119 times 19 15 is 2,261. So we don't have enough. So what we should do is go over to Bree and do some quests. So yeah, we get reputation 900, so it's actually more than we get from a thingy. Oh, I need to get one more. Damn it. Hey, 100 more rep. That was a waste. Right, we are now kindred to men of Bree. It's 50 more LOTRO points. That means we got a decent chunk here. Yeah, 215. I don't know where we got the extra 10 from. Oh, no, Wolf Slayer. Wolf Slayer. That was it. Wolf Slayer. I remember now. First thing I want to do is something I found out last night, which is a deed that may be possible. And I want to see if, as our current account stands, if there is any level requirement to doing this deed or any quest pack requirement. So the deed I'm looking to do is something called Boar Slayer, which is a deed that requires us to kill 7 boars, which sounds easy in theory, but in practice might be a little bit more tricky. Basically, there are 7 boars in 7 regions that we have to kill, and for doing that we get 300 marks, which is pretty damn good, and we get 10 LOTRO points as well as a title. 10 LOTRO points is obviously great, but so is 300 marks. That's more than you get for completing an entire region. The 7 regions we got to kill in is Angmar, Bree, Ered Luin, Lonelands, Northdowns, Shire, and Trollshores. So other than Angmar and the Trollshores, we already have those locations unlocked. Angmar is probably going to be the hardest one for 2 reasons. One, because of, well, the level, and secondly, would be the fact that there's only one. Luckily for us, it is right next to the starter area. But it's just this weird deed that gives you 300 marks, which, you know, if we get 300 marks, that's, you know, a decent chunk of the way. That's like 15 Mathams, right? Okay, this might not be doable. So we have to kill this level 45. My hope is I can get a damage over time on it. Or maybe, I wonder if I can pull it hard enough into up here. I think he's going to run away before that happens. Oh, you can help me. Please help me. Oh. This is totally not representative of the game. I think I technically haven't got a hit in. I love this person so much. Did that count? I'm in battle. Oh, no. This should be our final boar. Because we've done Angmar, Bree, Ered Luin, Lonelands, Northdowns, and the Shire. So it should just be this one. If we get 300 marks and 10 LOTRO points from this, it's worth. Hey, so it does work without requirements. So that is something we can do. That's an extra 10 LOTRO points and 300 marks. And 300 marks can go a long way. But obviously, it's not really viable on here. I'm already acquaintance. So we would need 98 Cardolan trinkets. So 98 times 19 would be 1,862. Another thing we could do is just try and buy them, right? I wonder if buying them is worth it. See how much people are selling these at insane prices for. 22 for that much isn't terrible. Why do people sell, right? How is 5 well-kept Mathams worth 2 gold? Like, so this is my point. People were selling well-kept Mathams for like 1 per gold. I saw 3 being sold for 3 gold. At that point, you are acquainting 20 marks to 1 gold. Am I allowed to keep these? Technically? Like, I'm not really allowed to keep them, am I? I'm going to take them, and I'm going to send them over and put them in my vault. But I don't know if I can technically use them, but I also feel bad if I were just to send them away, like chuck them. So we should just check my reputation. I think I'm kindred on all of them, except annoyingly... Oh, actually, I'm going to do something really dumb for 5 LOTRO points. Is it worth it? Actually, no, it's not. Maybe it is. Basically, my thought process, if I have this stuff, right... I'm going to do a task in Ered Luin. That's my plan. So I can at least guarantee by doing tasks that I'm going to get that extra rep. It's 5 LOTRO points. It's maybe not worth it, but it's 5 LOTRO points for like a tiny bit of work. What I should do, technically, is I should get a house, and then I should just do the tasks from there. Also, let's have a look at our Hobbit gift. Term of Defense is useless to us, considering how easy that is for us to get, but 50 virtual experience is always much appreciated. So I'm at 7 gold. If I wanted to, I could buy a house. Do we think it's worth buying a house so that we can hold on to stuff a little bit more? We get like 30 slots to start with, right? And it gives us a teleport option. We have to pay upkeep on it, but we can. It's like 150 silver, like every little bit. So we won't be able to pay upkeep for a little bit, but instead of, you know, we spend 800 silver sending like 4 gold, so we'd have that extra 800 silver at the end So it would make things a little bit easier for us in the long run. So now what we need to do is we know this house. So now we just need to find a place that has that house available. We want to find that specific house if it exists. And if not, we need to find a, you know, a second one that's like just as good. I really hope it's available. I mean, it doesn't affect us massively. So if it isn't there, it's not going to be like a crushing blow. I assume if it's probably the best one, then people are probably going to have purchased it a long time ago. Like if I was on a less... Is that right? Is that right? Broadford Street? Is that the one we're after? I don't really mind having the initial thing because it's 165 upkeep. Whatever, that's fine. We've got that. But my point is, this is now open. We have a chest. We can put the journal in here. This already has 30 slots in it, so it's not perfect, but that means I can put this in here. If we wanted to go farming, that's also possible, and we can keep all the enhanced XP supplies and double XP if we ever had those in here. It just means that we're not spending as much money, and we can just go to and from. Now we can just trade stuff over a little bit more efficiently, as it were. So I can put this in here, and we can go straight to this area, come out the house, or go in the house, come out the house, and turn right, and we're straight at the far-reaching stable master, right? And yeah, we'll just make more money because we're spending less money overall.